Jude Bellingham is wearing Zinedine Zidane's famous number 5 shirt, and his performances have drawn a lot of comparisons between the two players. These comparisons have split opinions, as many believe Bellingham is nowhere near as good as Zidane. This may be a case of recency bias or nostalgia, depending on which side of the fence you're on. But it begs the question, just how good was Zinedine Zidane? Before we go on, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Zinedine Zidane's journey began in the bustling port city of Marseille, France in 1972. Born into a family of Algerian descent, his parents had migrated from northern Africa in search of a better life. The youngest of 5 siblings, Zidane grew up in La Castellane, a modest neighbourhood known for its close-knit community but also for its challenges. From an early age, Zidane was immersed in a culture where football was more than just a sport. It was a way of life. His father worked as a warehouseman, instilling in him values of hard work and perseverance. These principles later became the cornerstone of Zidane's football ethos. His love for the game blossomed on the rugged playgrounds of Marseille, where he often played football with his siblings and friends. Zidane's admiration for football heroes like Jean-Pierre Papin, a prolific French striker, and Enzo Francescoli, a graceful Uruguayan midfielder, shaped his aspirations. The extent of his admiration for Francescoli was so much that he named his firstborn son Enzo, a testament to the impact these figures had on his childhood dreams. Amidst the challenges of his environment, Zidane's raw talent and passion for football shone brightly. It was a classic tale of a young, gifted individual using sport as a channel to rise above his circumstances, laying the groundwork for what was to become a legendary career. Zidane's journey to football stardom took a significant turn at the age of 14. It was then at AS Cannes, a club in the French Football League, recognised his extraordinary talent. This recognition marked the beginning of his formal entry into the world of pro football. At Cannes, Zidane's skills with the ball were undeniable. He possessed a rare blend of technical finesse, vision and creativity, making him stand out even at a young age. His ability to control and manipulate the ball and his exceptional football intelligence quickly made him a standout player in the youth ranks. However, Zidane's early career wasn't without its challenges. His passion on the field sometimes spilled over into displays of temper, leading to disciplinary issues. This aspect of his personality was a double-edged sword. Whilst it demonstrated his deep commitment and intensity, it also resulted in red cards and on-field altercations. These incidents were an early indicator of a fiery character that would later define some of the most pivotal moments of his career. Despite these challenges, his progression through the ranks at Cannes was a testament to his undeniable skill and potential. Even in these early stages, there were glimpses of the greatness that would later unfold on the world stage. After impressing at Cannes, Zidane made a significant career move to Bordeaux. Here, his skills further matured, and he began to make a name for himself in the wider football world. His time at Bordeaux was marked by remarkable performances that showcased his growing prowess as a midfielder. The real turning point in Zidane's career came with his transfers first to Juventus and then to Real Madrid. At Juve, he developed into one of the world's best midfielders. His technique, vision and ability to read the game were unparalleled. He played a crucial role in Juventus' domestic and European success, earning individual accolades along the way, including the Serie A Foreign Footballer of the Year. Zidane's move to Real Madrid was a headline-grabbing event. At Madrid, he became part of the famous Galacticos. Zinedine Zidane's flair was undeniable, contributing 37 goals and 51 assists in 155 games. However, his time there wasn't all glittering trophies. Madrid clinched just one La Liga title during his tenure. His famous volley in the 2002 UEFA Champions League final is etched into football history. His time at Madrid solidified his reputation as a football genius, earning him the Ballon d'Or and FIFA World Player of the Year titles. Zidane's international career with France is as storied as his club career. He reached the pinnacle of international football by winning the 1998 World Cup with France. In the final against Brazil, Zidane's 2 headers were crucial in securing a 3-0 victory. This achievement made him a national hero in France and a global football icon. His brilliance continued at Euro 2000. Zidane was the linchpin of the French team, orchestrating plays and demonstrating his exceptional skills. His performance throughout the tournament, especially in the knockout stages, was pivotal in France's success. Zidane's ability to control the midfield and influence the game was a key factor in France's victory. These international triumphs were defining moments in Zidane's career, showcasing his ability to perform at the highest level on the biggest stages. Zidane's storied career had an unexpected and dramatic conclusion during the 2006 World Cup final against Italy. In what was to be his last professional match, Zidane was red-carded for headbutting Italian defender Marco Materazzi. This moment, more theatrical than many could have anticipated, came after an alleged exchange of words that struck a personal chord with Zidane. This incident became one of the most talked about moments in World Cup history. It was a stark contrast to the elegance and control Zidane typically exhibited on the field. The red card and subsequent loss in the final put a blemish on what was an otherwise remarkable career. For many, this moment overshadowed Zidane's brilliance and artistry throughout his years on the pitch. It was a sudden and somewhat tragic end to the career of a player who has been known for his poise and skill rather than on-field controversies. Despite the controversial end to his career, Zinedine Zidane's legacy in football remains largely untarnished. He's often cited as one of the greatest attacking midfielders in the history of the sport. His playing style, combined with elegance and effectiveness, made him a joy to watch but a nightmare to play against. Zidane's mental strength was as notable as his technical abilities. He had a knack for rising to the occasion in crucial matches, whether for his club or his country. This quality, coupled with his match-winning performances in key games, earned him a place among the football elite. While some critics point to his inconsistency compared to players like Messi, Ronaldo, Pelé and Maradona, Zidane's impact on the game is undeniable. His ability to control the tempo of a match and his moments of individual brilliance place him just a notch below in the GOAT debate. And there you have it. Do you think Zidane was that good? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Please like and share this post. Also remember to subscribe and tap that notification bell for more amazing videos.